So there we have it. First one and last one. Proof of concept. Final cutout. Woof. Well, it's upside down. It's drying, but this is the last one in a production cycle that involved 35 of them, for which I only had one injury, although that was a bleeder. December the 3rd. I've been doing this pretty much since mid-September and longer. It was the designing and everything that was involved. Back in April, when I first came up with this idea, the question was whether or not I could make these. And so I started designing them and then cutting them out and then pasting them. And then when I got that nailed down a bit more, I did the artwork and then I printed that out. This was the version that went into production, and it was the early September version, just done on my printer with regular 8.5 by 11 paper, although I had to mock up 8 by 14. But so this is paper, whereas this is actual cardboard. But yeah, I mean, if I can get it done in paper, it'll work in the cardboard. I know that. And of course, I didn't notice until after all the printing was done, but the barcode got cut off on the final mock-up. So it should say 2023. Fortunately, it says 2023 here and on the nose cone. I think I had cut the first 25 of them before I realized it. The last one is gonna go to William. Every time I do this, every year, I think to myself, well, next year, I'm just gonna send out normal cards. And then I get a dumb idea like this and back at it. But I gotta avoid doing anything that complicated again, because it was like a day for each one of them. A day. Because you had to do a little bit, then you had to let it dry, and then you had to do a little bit, then you had to let it dry. And I couldn't do multiples in a day. And if I can't do at least 3 a night in the production scheme of it, it's a bad idea. There were 10 people that I would normally have sent these cards to that I just had to call. Just can't. I'm not going to be able to get it done. Literally all of November, most of October working on this. It's just too much. So this is the layout for the 2023 custom Christmas card, which, if it isn't obvious from that, is a rocket that will hopefully pop up for people when it comes out of the envelope. I strongly feel it's probably going to need a little physical manhandling to make it that way.
Come gather around me, space travelers surround me. Hark now to the ballad of Rocket Robin Hood. I may well confound you, astound you, spellbound you with heroes and villains, the bad and the good. Watch now as our rockets race here from afar, for now with our Robin we live on a star.
3, 2, 1, blast off! Band of brothers marching together, heads held high in all kinds of weather. With fiery blast our roaring rockets rise, beyond the earth, beyond the skies. At the side of Robin take your stand, with the gallant leader of our band. Send a joyous shout throughout the land for Robin Hood.
And as you can see, the 2 figures in the card are visible from either side. They are held in place by the elastic, which goes through them. And then in the ornament orientation, there's a little Liam floating. Or in display mode.
Watch now as our rockets race here from afar, for now with our Robin we live on a star.
3, 2, 1, blast off!